Attaboy, good job.
We're set for Sunday afternoon baseball from Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball comes your way next. Carlos Carrasco, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, Carlos Carrasco, power arm, big-time slider, great velocity, 94 to 96 miles an hour, but the powerhouse slider is his signature pitch. Has a changeup, but if he has that good slider, he could be really, really tough to hit.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Brantley.
First pitch on its way. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. The big curveball just misses, apparently. Ball 2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. The 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Yeah, Matty, every person that bought a ticket tonight came to see one thing, and that's the guy on the mound. But I'll tell you what, from an offensive standpoint, this is what you live for. Who's going to make the adjustments offensively to put quality at bats against this guy? Do they have to get him early? Can someone work themselves into a big count to drive a ball in the gap late? I am so fired up to see this offense take on this monster.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Jose Ramirez.
First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish, and a fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He will give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Up, up, up. Popped him up. Joseph waits on it. And the inning is over. Tribe turned away in the first. We played 1 in Cleveland with no score. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Josh Donaldson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lined hard to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hold.
Stepping into the box, Francisco Lindor. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Francisco Lindor.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Donaldson aboard here at first with nobody out. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches. And if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits. First and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Batting 6th, first baseman,
Edwin Encarnacion now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And they're runners at the corners now. A ball and a strike. Runners are at first and third with none out. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's take a look at Carlos Gomez. The former Gold Glover is an igniter for his team. Has made some of the most dramatic catches in recent years. Let's see if he makes one today.
Catcher, Jan Jones.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. And he really paid the price at second base. But it's a double play. And the inning is over. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Back from Progressive Field as we're set for the beginning of the 3rd inning here on the show. Here's Melky Cabrera. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. The 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. The average at 284 to begin play. 8 home runs and 49 runs batted in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a curveball right on the corner. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Left fielder number 23,
Here's Michael Brantley. Fouled away. He went down swinging to start the home first. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Stepping into the box, Jason Kipnis. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. Now another 1-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Jose Ramirez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. High pop-up. Trumbo is there for it. 2 gone. Digging in, Josh Donaldson. He singled his last time up.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Onto the home run porch and gone. Solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. Number 31 for him on the season as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Hit high and deep to right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
In now, Edwin Encarnacion, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. ready with the 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit.
No runner, cut it.
And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Catcher, Yan Gomes.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full. The Indians on top. Digging in for his second at-bat, Melky Cabrera. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that's off the left field wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
So striding forward now, Eric Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Gonzalez is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
1-1-1.
First, Trumbo is there. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. So stepping in, Michael Brantley. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Hit sharply on the ground, and there's his first base hit in this one. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the sixth.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Matt Albers takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Matt Albers.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Cleveland Indians win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Carlos Carrasco records his 14th winning decision of the season. Andrew Miller closes the door for the save, his 37th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The Rapid Transit provides direct service to Tower City. Only a short 10-minute walk from Progressive Field to RTA's walkway to Gateway.